We are looking cute. We stepped up to the club. We came out. We paid for the Uber. We got the drinks going. Like, what are we talking about?
Bad little flex, she wanna know me. I stay low key, all gas, no brakes, baby. Let them hoes sleep. Body on 10, make your girl OD.
Uncle Johnny made my dress that cheap spandex. She looks a mess. She looks a mess. She looks a mess. Testings, some mother black ass testings. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello guys, welcome to As Your Big Sister with your host, me, Asia, my queen. That is me. That is she. I am where I want to be. Every episode, my voice just keeps getting better and better and better. And you bitches wish you could. Really do. But you can't. See, that's the thing. That's the thing about life. You can't always sound like me. So you gotta do it for free. No. How are you guys doing today? I am doing very well. I am about to start my period, and you know, before every menstrual cycle, or before you actually start to bleed, I feel like you already know what kind of period it's about to be. You know, like you get a feeling and you're like, oh, you're gonna do one of these this time. This is one of my periods where I'm like, I am so ugly. I am like so ugly. Like, how can anybody yeah. One of the ones where you just gotta feel bad for yourself. You're the victim. And I'm just going with it. Whatever. Let me tell you guys about my week. Let me tell y'all about my week. So, do you guys remember when I got attacked by 2 dogs last summer? Yeah, they sent my black ass to the urgent care to get stitches. Them piece of shit ass dogs had me just fucked up. I looked so stupid. I looked crazy. Like, I know exactly like the way I looked when I was running and screaming and running and screaming and kicking and running and screaming. I couldn't believe it. And once I got to my house, I dove into the living room and it was bad. It was extremely bad. But anyways, I got attacked last summer. Had to go get stitches. Why did I run into the piece of shit motherfuckers and their owner last week? Yeah, I ran into them last week. This lady, man, she's one of those people that just cannot read the room. And, there's a lot of people out there like that, but she is one of them that's like, your dogs attacked me. Yeah. So don't ever speak to me again. And not only did they attack me, they're still alive. Right? So don't just pretend I do not exist. So I ran into her and she's like, oh my God, I haven't seen you since the incident. And I'm just like, yeah, you have. But, she's an old white lady. So it's like, okay. Yeah, and just keep trying to walk. And she's like, I think they were just trying to play with you. And I'm like, okay, you've said this before. She just doesn't remember that she's seen me 2 other times, and she's said that exact same thing those 2 other times. And I just want to say this bitch got one more time. She's got one more fucking time to talk to me. She's got one more time, and I am going to let her have it. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pretend that, you know, I'm still damaged by what her dogs did and have them. Okay, you know what? I'm going too far. Look at me. Look at me. Because the doctor said, are you planning on calling the police to get them motherfuckers? And I was just like, oh my God. It's an old ass lady. She loves her fucking dogs. I was like, oh my God. And I did not. When I went over to her house to collect my moolah, because I had to pay to get my shit fixed. And not only that, oh my God, it's coming back to me what was going on. I had just started a new job. I had just started the job that I got fired from a few months ago. Yeah, I had just started it and was outside just going on a walk and got attacked. So that's neither here nor there, but I saw the bitch. Lord forgive me. Oh my God, you know I'm trying. But like at this point, it's like, fuck that. Like leave me alone. But anyways, she had told me that there was going to be a board meeting for the community that I live in. And I was like, tink, because I'm on my revolutionary shit. I'm trying to change some shit around this bitch. I am tired. If you guys watched my vlog, I think it was like 2 weeks ago, I posted it. I had a mental breakdown because I'm just tired of seeing just y'all. Look, I'm treading lightly. I would compare to some of the people that I see on a daily basis to some motherfuckers that were in I Am Legend. I'm not even kidding you. I was driving the other day, this woman, so I'm going forward, of course, and she's walking on the sidewalk, going opposite way. And it just, like, she was like turned to the side. Like her head was like this and her body was still like forward. And I was like, oh my God, I can't. And then there was another lady in the middle of traffic about to fall asleep. And I'm not saying in the middle of traffic, she was the one driving. I mean, that would have been bad too. But like, she was nodding off. And then I see a lady at QT naked. I can't do this anymore, you know? And so I'm starting low. Okay. I'm starting with my community and I want to make some changes around this bitch. Right. So, okay, this is really, this is really not going to go the direction you guys think, but so we're sitting there and we're talking about our grievances, what we don't like, what we do like, what's going on around the community, right? And my girlfriend's ass mentions there's too many cats. There is, I love cats. I'm a cat lady. However, when there's a bunch of them, it's like rats at that point. It's disgusting. You know, can we agree that it's disgusting? Right? So my girlfriend's like, there is too many cats. And then there's a lot of people around here that are feeding these cats. So there's just going to be more coming and you're just, you know, whatever. And so this white woman with rainbow hair. So just guess how, you know, very stereotypical white colored hair lady. She's like, well, you just can't, what is that word? What did she say? You just can't, she said something like, you just can't kill them. And I'm like, we weren't talking about killing them. We just, you know, maybe, does a pound take them? I don't know, hell. And I was like, okay, so, you know, she said, you can't just euthanize them. And I was like, and I don't think that it's, you know, what we want to do. However, guys, there is someone that was killing. Let me say that again. That was unaliving. Trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger. Let's do it again. Was unaliving cats and throwing them in the dumpster. That's not funny. That is not funny. Like, seriously, it's not funny. It's like weird and gross and just what's going on? But I laugh because when we got out of the meeting, the woman told me why she was very vocal and a little bothered by us complaining about the cats was because she had seen that. And she literally picks up the alley cats and shit. I'm like, okay, now, like, we're doing too much. I understand you. I'm just like, she's like, oh, that's Greg. That's Sue. He goes around and fucks all the cats. And I'm like, okay. This is how, I thought I was going to be up in that bitch, like, on some Malcolm X shit. Like, we finna change the judicial system, or we talking about cats, bitch. But it's going to start from somewhere. I'm past the point of complaining about the things that I don't like. I'm just going to show up and make some changes around this bitch. Or at least try. Well, yeah, wow. How great. An 11-minute intro. Yeah, we haven't even gotten to the episode. I'm so sorry, guys. But, I needed somebody to talk to. I get so lonely. Can't just anybody hold me to me. I'm tired of being my baby. Don't want nobody but you. I get lonely and I need somebody to talk to. And y'all are it. So today we are going to talk about two different things. They blend together and, I always find a way to try to get to the next topic. So they don't really got to, whatever. But we are going to talk about why clubs are boring. Then we are going to transition into the fact that we can't afford to make new friends. We actually can't afford the friends that we got now. So let's talk about it, okay? Let's get into it, okay? Get into it, yeah. So, let's get these notes. Episode 112. Bitch, we doing a damn thing. 112, period. So, I'm crying in the notes. It says, have you ever met someone who contains 15 qualities that annoy you? I was talking about the lady with the dogs that attacked me. I was like, damn, I was really upset writing these notes, was I? So, why clubs are boring? Why aren't we having a good time at social events, specifically the club? I have a little theory that I came up in my head. You guys don't have to agree with me on it, but I think the main character shit has gone too far. I really do. I think not only has it gone too far, people are trying to make themselves the main character of someone else's life. And in some people's heads, they've actually done it. Right? So everything they do, they think somebody's watching them. That reminds me of my grandma. That woman, man. We used to literally just be cashing out at Fry's. If you guys aren't from Arizona, it's the grocery store here. And we'd be at the cash register and literally the cashier would only have to make just a little bit of a face. It could be something that's so simple, like and my grandma would be like, is she saying my breath stinks? Can people's nose just itch? And they just, flick the bottom just to take that itch away, Grandma? Like, I'd be like, Grandma, she's not paying attention to you. But I think a lot of people really feel like other people are constantly watching them and judging them. One, maybe because they do that to other people, in which that's a whole nother story. But I really do think people have built this idea that they're greater than life, which I think I could join you in that. But people have built this idea that everyone's always thinking about them. Everyone's always talking about them. Everyone is always looking at them like, oh my God, why are they just, did you see when I went like this? They were like, oh, no, they were looking, their friend was behind you and they were just making a quick face to their friend. You know, it doesn't have to be about you all the time. And it reminds me of those friends that are always the ones to point out who's dogging you. Bitch, why are you paying attention to her? We are looking cute. We stepped up to the club. We came out. We paid for the Uber. We got the drinks going. Like, what are we talking about? I don't care. I don't care what someone else is doing, what they're thinking about. If I am the main character, if I'm just a supporting character, that doesn't come across my mind. Because I'm the main character of my own shit, right? The only thing that I have control over is how I see myself. I have no control over how you perceive what I'm doing. If you think that I can dance when I'm on the dance floor, dropping it low, if you think I'm getting too drunk, you know what? We're not going to talk about that. But if you think my outfit's ugly, if you think my hair is fucked up, if you think my makeup's messed up, I don't care. I think a lot of social settings, specifically clubs, are judgmental city. Everybody wants to act a motherfucking fool. For real. Like, we really do. We really want to have a good time. But instead, we're looking at what people are wearing compared to us. We're looking around to see who's looking at us. So this whole time, it's a stare off. Instead of enjoying the music and your friends that are there, the other people that are there, the drinks, the people that are enjoying you, the people that are making it clear that they are enjoying their time with you, that's what we need to focus on. And I feel like when we focus on those things, we do have a good time because we let loose. You know, as much as a main character you think you are in someone else's life, you aren't. You may be a thought. They might think your outfit is ugly. They might think you're offbeat. They might, but they're not that concerned with you at all. No one is that concerned with anybody. I just really don't believe it. I really don't believe that people care as much as we think that they do. Allow yourself to let loose and remind yourself that this is most likely just in my head. Me thinking that people are going to judge me is most likely in my head. And if they are judging me, they've lost. And they're also wasting their own time and money because it's like you came out here too. You're spending money too. And you're doing that looking at me. So actually, we might be the main character in their life. We might just be it because you literally paid to watch me have a good time. So you know what? Scratch that. Scratch it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Maybe we could turn that into something good. Maybe we could turn it into something like, I pity you. I pity you at the fact that you spent your Uber money. You spent money to buy drinks. You spent money on your outfit to look at me. Flip that shit. You know, we deserve to let loose and have a good time and be crazy and lose our minds. We should not allow anybody else to deter us from those moments. Those moments make life so worth living. They do. They just do. Hold on, guys. Let me, I'm going to hit this pipe real fast. Hold on. We just pay attention to what people think way too fucking much, bro. We do. Because who gives a fuck, dude? Like, seriously. Seriously. Tell them to lick the interims of your asshole. Fuck them. I haven't done a disclaimer on this podcast to tell you guys, like, don't listen to it when you're around your kids. You know? My homegirl told me, oh, I have to turn you off when my kid is around. I said, bitch, what made you think you didn't have to? Come on now. I said, sis, I be so PG-13 around children. Like, we ain't listening to none of that damn young fuck. I'm not even trying to do him like that. Young NBA. Yeah. Oh my God. Bitch, I swear to God, I was not even trying that. NBA young boy. My God. The kids love him. My brother, like, loves him down. I was, okay. All right, we ain't listening to none of that shit. Wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round. And they'd be like, Auntie Asia, I'm 15. Round and round, sing with me. Wheels on the, I don't give a damn. Y'all, I went on this rant a couple episodes ago about music. Being older, or getting older, I should say, by the grace of God, I would have been okay if my mom was the doodle bops my whole life. I really think that would have, helped with my anxiety. For real. Because I did not need to be listening. Honestly, now that I think about it, bitch, you were listening to the fucking doodle bops at 19. Oh my God. Oh my God. Can I tell you guys a secret? My friends from that time and my girlfriend are the only ones who knows this information, and now I'm sharing it with you. I had a bunk bed until the age of 19. Yeah. And I didn't care. I didn't even think there was anything about it. I really didn't. I slept on the bottom bunk. My sister slept on the top. Okay. My big ass wasn't going to climb up to get into my bed. But I didn't even think anything of it until I was talking to my girlfriend about it. And I was like, yeah, I had a bunk bed. It's about 19. She said, a bunk bed? I was like, yeah. And then I was trying to tell her about the $99 mattresses that they sell on the side of the road. And she was like, wait, they sell $99 mattresses on the side of the road? I said, yes. Honestly, she needs to quit it, because that's the bed that she met me in. Oh my God, I think that is. Yeah, she better stop. Like, yeah, she better fucking stop. Anyways, yeah. Raise your hand if you've bought a $99 mattress. Back hurting as fuck. Back broke as fuck. Oh, good times, good times. Anyways, okay. All right, back on task. Next, we are going to talk about not being able to afford your friends. Okay? Last episode, Jesus Christ. Last topic. So I read this article titled, "I Can't Afford My Friends Anymore." In the article, she told a story about how a woman was saving up to go see her friend. So when she gets there, her friend can't spend a lot of time with her. And she starts feeling some type of way because she's like, I saved up everything I had to be with your ass. And I ain't seen you like that. So it gets into the topic about the fact that we cannot afford to have some of the friends that we have. Some of our friends might have more of an expensive taste than we do. Some of our friends may live out of state. Some of our friends may require more attention from us, more time, and we cannot afford it. And when I get into the conversation about friends, I get a little emotional because I feel that exact way. Like, I feel I have so much to offer as a friend, but I can't afford to sustain a friendship. So all the friends that I have now are friends that I've had for years. Like, I'm talking about, girl, second grade, bitch. Like, dead ass. And then you just run into this thing, right? Where the friends that you have been in your life for years. You guys are on a different level. I'm trying to tread lightly, but I think I'm just gonna fucking go. I had a friend, trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning. I'm going to say it before I actually fucking say what I was. Anyways, I had a friend quote tweet a speech from a trans person and say, wow, this is mental illness. So you get into these kind of problems, right? We've talked about this before many moons ago, but you get into the issue where it's like, now being almost 30 years old, I'm making friends off of similar belief systems, similar moral compasses. Before, I've said this before as well, we used to make friends with people because they could dance and you like to dance. And you thought that was cool. So bam. And then you grow older and you're like, okay, well, these are the type of people that I can be around. Like, I personally I cannot be friends with somebody who feels that type of way. Like, I just can't. You know what I mean? Like, I just cannot. I mean, it's one thing to feel that way. And it's another thing to feel so emboldened by that you have to put it out to the public. And I think when you feel that strongly about something, so strongly where you feel like people need to know this is how you feel, it's gone too far for me. If that makes sense. Like, I have family members who don't fuck with the gay shit. Okay? Don't fuck with the gay shit. And I know that. But we don't talk about it. They don't talk about it. They don't go on Facebook about it. It's just something I just know. And it's just an understanding. And not saying that they're right or wrong for feeling that way. it's an issue for me at the fact that you want to be so loud about it. So now it's turned into something where I feel you have hatred towards somebody, and I can't deal with that. Right? I'm on a different level. Wow. Oh my God. I went left. But reeling myself back in. Where was I? Holy fuck. Okay. We can't afford our friends anymore. So now that we've grown older, our friendships have to fucking make sense. Right? And they have to make sense for our lifestyles and they have to make sense for our pockets. They have to make sense for our mental health, and now that we have these expectations that require a little more from somebody other than knowing how to play basketball or crip walk. Now that we have those expectations, shit is costing. So you had 10 friends last year. Now you got 6. And then the next year you got 3 because it costs, and some of us are at a point where it's like, I cannot afford any of you. You guys might make more money than me, and the social settings you guys want to be in, I can't afford it. And y'all don't want to come kick it on the couch with me and watch the new episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. You can't do that. You don't want to do that. So I think, although it's sad, we have to acknowledge the fact that these are just the things that happen. So as life goes on and things change, as they will, you start making more friends with people that make more sense for your lifestyle. This person got a dog, you got a dog, y'all both got a 9-to-5, you need to take the dog to the dog park. You guys become friends and see each other every day because of that. And it's a hard pill to swallow. It's a hard pill to swallow to be like, friend, I can't see you because I don't have the money for it. I can't see you because I don't have the time for it. I'm juggling all these things and you want to go out or you want to go adventure. I can't do that right now. Or friend, I can't mentally afford you. And I think that's where I'm at more than anything. I just cannot mentally be there for somebody right now. I think all the extra time that I have in my life has been going into myself. And although that's good, in theory, it sounds so nice, like self-care, I want people. I want people around. I want to tell somebody my business. I know a lot of us, many of us. I read this tweet. Of course it's a tweet. I don't want to tell you my business because if we fall off, you don't know anything about me. What was the point in starting this? What was the point in starting this friendship to begin with? If we just go on there not knowing nothing about each other, huh? It's like, wait, what are we fucking doing here at this point? Like, what kind of connections are we wanting to make if we just don't want people to just know anything about us? So it's like, I want to tell somebody my business. I want some business for you to run your mouth to if we stop being friends. I think that's weird as fuck. That's so weird. But I don't know. People need to start looking at people like weirdos for telling other people's business. Like, oh, did you hear that so-and-so, nigga, why are you telling me that? Like, that is so embarrassing. Imagine trying to give somebody some tea and they look at you like, you're a fucking weirdo. Why do I need to know this? But yeah, I want to be able to afford a friend. Damn it, guys. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. My camera is about to die. But to close everything out, I really desire platonic friendship. I really crave it to my core. I cannot wait, bitch. I cannot fucking wait to really get a hold of this mental health so I can spread my wings and make all the friends that I want. Because there's some girls that I'm just like, that's going to be my friend. That's going to be my friend. That's my friend. You just wait until, you know, I'm not cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I don't know if I will ever be not cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I think that's what makes me me. But I just want to... And my camera died. But yeah. I'm gonna get this brain together. And I'm gonna be outside. I promise to God. I'm gonna do this. You know, that is the driving force behind me making major life changes, is wanting sisterhood. I want platonic friendship. I want platonic relationships. I cannot wait till it's my time to receive all the good people that are just waiting on me to get my shit together. So yeah, we're going to end this episode here. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for watching me. Tell everybody I'm beautiful, smart, and sexy. You know, make sure to do that because I am. Thank you again. Bye-bye. Oh, and happy holidays, guys. Happy holidays. Cuss your family out if you have to. Okay. I give you the permission to. If you got to tell Uncle Philip that he's a piece of shit ass motherfucker, tell him, do it. You've held on to it for too long. I know your mom's going to be upset. And she's like, oh, Christina. She's going to be very upset that you called your Uncle Philip a piece of shit motherfucker. But he needed to hear it because no other woman in that family is going to say something. Okay? No one's going to say anything. God made sure you were born to cuss that motherfucker out. It's God's plan. Enjoy your time with your family, whoever you call family. If it's just your dog or if it's just you, have a good time, okay? Take a nice bubble bath, make yourself something to eat. Popeyes might be open. Grab yourself some sweet and spicy wings with a side of rice and beans and a frozen lemonade. Watch yourself some rom-coms. Maybe be on the ones and twos. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. And have a good time. Give yourself a good time. Peace, hair grease. Love you guys. Bye-bye.